Indeed. Welcome back to Late Night Japanese Slang Review tonight. I'm your host, Wes Robertson, and today we have a very special guest all the way from Korea, from the land of Trickcal. It is Speaky. What is going on? That's not Speaky, that's Supiki. No, they're not the same person. Sorry, thanks for coming. Just one sec. No, they're not. We promised that we'd have Speaky here. Look, give me Speaky right now. If you ever want to work in this industry again. Sorry about that. We're back with Speaky. Hi, Speaky. Thanks so much for being here.
Chowayo!
Oh, I'm glad you like it. So let's introduce yourself to the folks watching at home. Tell us, what are some of your hobbies?
물걸레질 좋아요.
Oh, I like cleaning too.
숨바꼭질 좋아요.
Oh, and you also like hide and seek. That's fascinating. So anyway, you're here, of course, because today we're talking about Chowayo. Now, Chowayo is a Japanese transliteration of a Korean word which means I like it or it's good, right?
Supiki.
And so, of course, this word has been used by Japanese people since, Japanese people started studying Korean. Like, you can easily find people using it online in like 2010 or so, including in kind of Japanese-style constructions, like this person here who refers to themselves as oppa and says that they are Chowayo datta.
좋아요.
Yes, it is quite amusing. But interest in Chowayo has spiked a lot recently, and some people, if you go online, are just saying that it's because of, the generic Korean boom, but that's not true at all, is it? I agree, it's not good when people don't get credit for their hard work, because the popularity of Chowayo on the Japanese internet specifically relates to you, Supiki. Now, you're from a game, of course, called Trickcal Chibi Go in English, but known as Trickcal in Japanese. And this is a gacha-style game which is known specifically for like kind of cute animations, rather than the sort of gooner bait that most sort of gacha games are known for. Wait, what? I can't say that? I can't use that term? Why not? It's true. Rather than the kind of male gaze-focused character design that a lot of gacha games are known for. And actually, interestingly, this game was released but had kind of negative feedback, so they pulled it from the market, fixed some things, and now it's become quite popular, first in Korea, then in Japan, and now more internationally. That's correct? No, I'm not gonna push you. Don't worry about that. Not sure why you said that. So this official release was then in October of 2025, and at this time, it was only really available in Korean, right? All the dialogues were in Korean, with sometimes Japanese subtitles. But one in particular that became popular was a video of Speaky, so not you, but Speaky, friend of the show, we had her on earlier, had her pumpkins destroyed, and in this, Speaky was drawn on her hands and knees crying, basically similar to how you look now, is that correct?
호박이 좋아요.
But that's not you. No, completely understandable to get upset when people mistake you for someone else. Anyway, according to the timeline we've put together, in around July of 2025, this image was combined from a different scene where somebody pulls Speaky's hair to create kind of a Korean net meme wherein Supiki asked not to be squished or pushed. Let's have a look.
스피키 내리지 마세요.
Now, Chowayo was not stated at all in this, but it did turn Speaky into a sort of meme character and one that was enjoyed by the Japanese mad community, Japanese video creation community as well. Indeed, Japanese parody videos of this character started to be created on Nico Nico Doga around mid-October of 2025, and while Chowayo was not really part of these earlier videos, it did make it so that this shrunken hands and knees version of Speaky became its own character, which is of course you, Speaky, right? And these are now separate in kind of the fandom's mind to the extent that there's like Japanese art of Supiki and Speaky hanging out.
좋아요.
It is adorable for sure. Anyway, from what we could tell, sometime around November of 2025, there was an official non-meme video where you stated that you like cleaning.
물걸레질 좋아요.
I can't find exactly when, but the first YouTube rip we found was in November 21st of 2025. And by December of 2025, someone combined this with a kind of meme song that I believe it's one of your first music videos, which featured extensive use of Chowayo throughout.
좋아요.
As of this episode of our show, it now has millions of views, and indeed, on the same day, another shorter video was created which also has 3 million views. And then throughout the next few months, including into December, tons more videos were made, with the phenomena also exploding on TikTok. And we do have some clips of that for you as well.
좋아요. 물걸레질 좋아요. 숨바꼭질 좋아요. 숨바꼭질 좋아요. 레지 좋아요. 스피키 열심히 했는데.
길어. 맞에따라 나니 일어나려까나.
Which one of those was your favorites?
스피키 머리 잡아당기지 마세요. 내르는 이렇게 폭력적인 역할이 아니란 말이에요.
I actually have no idea what you're saying because I don't speak Korean. Anyway, this is why we see that explosion of interest in around December of 2025 in the word Chowayo. Indeed, building on all this is the fact that the Korean company that runs Trickcal has become a participant in this sort of meme stuff, as on the 29th of November, they created a video featuring you, which featured the use of Chowayo throughout. Have you seen it? Oh, well, let's fix that now.
좋아요, 좋아요.
By the way, this kind of thing where a major company actually participates in meme culture, etc., and does so well, has its own kind of Japanese slang term, which is masaka no koshiki, or I can't believe it's official. But that's kind of a topic for another night's show. Anyway, through all this, Chowayo's interest has exploded on the Japanese internet to the extent that, well, I guess another case of masaka no koshiki, the official Japanese Trickcal Twitter account actually posted a video where the Japanese voice actress for you...
좋아요.
Oh yeah, she's great. Kozukai Yurie is a veteran voice actress for sure. Anyway, they did a video featuring her where all she said was Chowayo, but that this was subtitled in Japanese, I guess implying that Chowayo now means everything.
좋아요. 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 좋아요.
And because of this, Chowayo has gone from, we saw it earlier, right, being used as kind of a noun, but it's actually been adjective. Like here we can see the voice actress again using the phrase Chowayo katta, which I guess kind of means yokatta, etc. And while you might assume that this is a one-off thing, no, don't worry, it's not. Because people have been using Chowayoi at least somewhat extensively, and this includes conjugations like Chowayokunai. The existence of Chowayokunai for me is quite Chowayoi. Although verbing chowayo as chowayoru seems to be less chowayoi for Japanese people, but it does exist, like is in this case of chowayota here, which again, I found to be very chowayoi. So all in all then, because of you and because of your popularity, Chowayo is exploding on the Japanese internet and even evolving into new Japanese adjectives and new Japanese verbs, which I hope stay around, but of course are somewhat linked to how long you stay around as a popular character.
스피키 열심히 했는데.
And so I think we both really hope that your popularity and your influence on Japanese will continue for years, if not decades to come.
좋아요.
That's great. Anyway, that's about it. But to send us off, we actually have another special guest because we have got Kozukai Yurie here in the studio today to give us our sign-off. Let's go to her now.
스피키. 좋아요. 좋아요. 와요. 좋아요.